Listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you might make you uncomfortable. But it's the truth most people avoid. If you want to be average, if you want to live a normal life, if you want comfort, balance, and ease, then this message is not for you. But if you want to be great, if you want to win, if you want a life that most people only dream about, then you need to understand one thing. You have to be obsessed. Not interested, not kinda motivated, not I'll do it when I feel like it. Obsessed, because interest shows up when it's convenient. Obsession shows up every single day, even when you're tired, even when you're broke, even when nobody believes in you. That's the difference. See, people love to talk about balance. Don't work too hard. Take it easy. Life is about relaxing. But let me tell you something. Nobody who ever became great did it by staying comfortable. They did it by becoming consumed. Consumed by their vision. Consumed by their goals. Consumed by the idea of becoming more. And that's what you're missing. Because right now, you're treating your dreams like a hobby. Something you'll get to after scrolling, after watching, after wasting time. But winners don't do that. Winners are obsessed. They wake up thinking about it. They go to sleep thinking about it. They sacrifice for it. While you're relaxing, they're working. While you're doubting, they're building. While you're waiting, they're executing. And that's why they win. Let me be real with you. Obsession is not pretty. It's not balanced. It's not comfortable. It's not easy. It's lonely. It means saying no when others say yes. It means working when others sleep. It means pushing when your body is screaming to stop. But that's the price, because success is not for everyone. It's for the obsessed. It's for the ones who refuse to quit. The ones who don't need motivation. The ones who don't wait for the perfect moment. They create it. You see, motivation fades. Feelings change. But obsession stays. Obsession is what keeps you going when everything else tells you to stop. When you fail, you don't quit. You adjust. When you fall, you don't stay down. You rise. When people laugh at you, you don't listen. You prove them wrong. Because you're not doing this for them. You're doing this because you can't live without it. That's obsession. It's when your dream becomes a part of you. It's when quitting is no longer an option. It's when average becomes unacceptable. And right now, you have a choice. You can stay where you are. Keep making excuses. Keep telling yourself, one day. Or you can decide right now that you're done playing small. That you're done being distracted. That you're done being comfortable. And you become obsessed. Obsessed with your growth. Obsessed with your discipline. Obsessed with becoming the best version of yourself. Because let me tell you something powerful. The life you want is on the other side of obsession. Not luck, not talent, not shortcuts. Obsession. It's the edge. It's the difference between winners and everyone else. So ask yourself, how bad do you really want it? Bad enough to sacrifice? Bad enough to suffer? Bad enough to keep going when nobody's watching? Because if the answer is yes, then stop waiting, stop thinking, stop hesitating, and start. Start now. Start messy. Start tired. But start obsessed. Because one day, all the early mornings, all the late nights, all the sacrifices, they will pay off. And when they do, people will call you lucky. They will say, you made it overnight. But they didn't see the obsession. They didn't see the grind. They didn't see the pain. They didn't see the moments you almost quit, but didn't. And that's why you'll win. So remember this. Average people stay comfortable. Great people get obsessed. Now the question is, which one are you going to be? Let's go deeper. Because obsession is not just about working hard. It's about how you think. It's about how you see the world. It's about how you respond when things don't go your way. Because here's the truth. Most people quit mentally, long before they quit physically. They show up, but their mind isn't there. They work, but their focus is weak. They try, but they don't commit. And that's why they stay stuck. But when you're obsessed, your mind is different. You don't look for excuses, you look for solutions. You don't complain about problems, you attack them. You don't wait for opportunities, you create them. That's the mindset shift, because obsession turns pressure into fuel. It turns pain into power. It turns struggle into strength. And instead of breaking you, it builds you. But understand this, obsession requires discipline, because there will be days when you don't feel like doing anything, days when your energy is low, days when your confidence is gone, days when everything feels pointless. And in those moments, that's where obsession is tested. That's where most people quit. But not you, because you're not relying on feelings anymore. You're locked in. You've made a decision, and decisions are stronger than emotions. So even when you don't feel like it, you show up, you work, you push, you execute, because that's who you are now. Someone who doesn't stop. Let me tell you something most people won't admit. If you're not obsessed, you will get outworked. There is someone right now with less talent than you, less resources than you, but more hunger than you, and they are catching up. Every day you waste, every excuse you make, they are getting closer. And one day, they will pass you. Not because they were better, but because they were more obsessed. Let that sink in. Because talent without obsession is wasted potential. Dreams without obsession are just fantasies. Goals without obsession are just wishes. So if you're serious about winning, you need to raise your standards. No more, I'll try. No more, maybe tomorrow. No more, half effort. From this moment forward, you go all in. No backup plan, no safety net, no excuses. Because when you remove the option to quit, you become dangerous. You become focused. You become relentless. You become unstoppable. And people will notice. They will see your work ethic. They will feel your energy. And some will admire you. But most will question you. They'll say, "You're doing too much. You need to slow down. Why are you so intense?" And that's when you know you're on the right path. Because average people will never understand obsession. They don't see the vision. They don't feel the fire. They don't understand the hunger inside you. And that's okay, because this journey was never meant to be understood by everyone. It was meant to be lived by you. So don't seek approval. Don't wait for validation. Don't explain yourself. Just work. Silently, relentlessly, obsessively, and let your results make the noise. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares about your excuses. Nobody rewards your intentions. The world only responds to results. So if you want respect, earn it. If you want success, build it. If you want a different life, create it with obsession. Because obsession doesn't negotiate. It doesn't wait. It doesn't slow down. It doesn't stop. It keeps going until the job is done. And even then, it looks for the next level. Because that's another thing. When you're obsessed, you never settle. You win, and you want more. You grow, and you push further. You achieve, and you raise the bar again. Because greatness is not a destination, it's a lifestyle. And obsession is the engine that drives it. So right now, take a moment and be honest with yourself. Are you really obsessed? Or are you just interested? Because your results already tell the answer. If you're still making excuses, you're not obsessed. If you're still wasting time, you're not obsessed. If you're still waiting for motivation, you're not obsessed. But that can change right now with one decision. A decision to go all in. A decision to stop playing games with your future. A decision to become someone who does whatever it takes, no matter how hard, no matter how long, no matter how uncomfortable, because that's what it takes. That's what separates the few from the many. So don't be normal. Don't be average. Don't be like everyone else. Be obsessed. Be driven. Be relentless. Because one day, this obsession will turn into your success. And when it does, it will all make sense. Every sacrifice, every struggle, every moment you chose discipline over comfort, it will all be worth it. But until that day comes, you don't stop. You don't slow down. You don't quit. You stay locked in. You stay focused. You stay obsessed. Because that's who you are now. And that's who you need to be to win. Subscribe for new videos every day.